Hey everybody, welcome back. Um, if you are following me right now, last week I was telling you guys about how I'm trying to conceive and have a baby and all that fun stuff, and that my issues I was having was currently with the fact that my doctor told me that I had to do 3 more months of the whole, I think it's BBT, so basal body temperature type thing. So yeah, but this week I wanted to discuss with you guys something else that's bothering me. Um, and that's when people like to voice their opinion when they really shouldn't at times. So there's a lot of people that actually don't believe that my husband should be trying to have a baby at the state that we are in right now. Because currently we are living with my mother and father-in-law, saving money up so we can buy a house. But my mother-in-law has her own daycare, and we've already talked and discussed this with her, and she's completely fine with us having a baby because we're currently living there. So it's like we have a daycare that we can just kind of be like, okay, well, we're leaving our child here, we're going to go to work, and when we get back or get off work, it's like we have our child there, and our child is with someone that we're comfortable them being around instead of having to go and do interviews and all that stuff. And I work at a daycare. So, not her daycare, obviously, but I work at a different one. And I see a lot of parents, and that's their concern. They're like, well, I'm not comfortable really leaving my child around people I'm not familiar with or whatever. So it's like, it's understandable, but it's like, we have a plan. So basically, what I'm trying to say is really, it's nobody's business if you decide, let's say you are 23 years old, you're married, you want to have a baby, your husband agrees with it. Why not? Well, obviously, except for the fact that if you're not financially stable, as in neither of you really have a supportive job or any like stuff like that, then it's like, yes, a lot of people are going to look down upon that. My husband and I, we both have jobs. He has a really good job, actually. He works at, he works for pest control. And he's making really good money. And I work at a daycare, which I make pretty good money too. So it's like we're just saving up money until we buy our own place. Which it's getting to the point where we're kind of like, you know what? We do want our own place. So we're actually thinking about just getting an apartment or renting out a condo or something. But I live in California, and the area I live in, it's expensive. Don't even want to talk about it really. But so that's my thing. Like, if you want to have a baby and you have good reasons to why you want a child and you have a good head on your shoulder, have a plan and all of that, go ahead. It's like, go ahead and do it. I'm not saying if you are under the age of, honestly, me, I think 22, 23 should be good. If you are under the age of that, you probably shouldn't even be watching this video. So turn it off. But and just that's just my opinion. Other people might have different opinions. You might not like my opinion, but to me, I feel 22, 23, that's a good age to where you're like, you know what? That baby alarm's ringing. I want to start having a baby. I want a family, cuz I've wanted a family since I was like, as bad as it sounds, 16. But it's like I knew what I had to do to get to that point. I knew I had to either work or go to college. I started working when I was 17 or 18. Right after high school, I started working. I didn't get good grades in school. I probably should have gone to college, but I was like, you know what? I want to work. I need to help out my family, all that. So it's like I was already in that working stage and trying to help people out, well, help my family out. And so after that, like I said, I've been working since I was 18. So now I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to school and get something behind my belt so that way I have something to fall back on or to use. And technically, I'm a preschool teacher, but I just say daycare because it's a daycare slash preschool. So, yeah, so that's what I am. I still want to go to school for cosmetology. I want to do hair and all that, which I already talked to my husband about, and we both agreed. If I have a baby, I can still do stuff like that. So all because I want to have a child doesn't mean that it's going to get in the way of my future, which is something else a lot of people are concerned about. They're so worried about what's going on in my life and like what I plan on doing instead of thinking about like, well, she has a job, she has a plan. He has a plan with her, they're happy, everything's all good, they're honestly ready. It's like you're never really physically ready to have a child. I don't care what anyone says. Like one of my coworkers, she was planning on just having one baby and she popped out two. So she wasn't prepared for that. And you never know. Twins run in my family. I believe there's somebody else in my family that's had triplets. And so you just never know what could possibly happen. So I know I'm kind of just rambling on. This might be a part 1 and part 2. I am on my lunch currently. So, yeah. But anyways, it's like, I just don't get it. Why people always just want to put their nose in things and then say negative things about it too. Like, I forgot what the word is, but it was basically saying that we were below lifestyle standards when it comes to trying to have a baby. And that really hurt me because it was someone that I was close to. And it just really sucked hearing that. So don't let negativity get to you. Me, I believe in the whole negative energy and positive energy. And if I'm around negative energy and people are thinking bad, negative things, to me, I feel like that could possibly be affecting the fact of me having a child. I know it might sound crazy, but that's just what I feel. Not because it's like, oh, I'm around this negative energy and it's stopping me. It's because the negative energy causes me to think negative. I start getting stressed out. I start getting frustrated. And then it's like, I know stress is the number one thing that you can't work with. Like, it's frustrating. So I'm at 7 minutes right now. I don't know if this is going to cut off. Hopefully it won't. But once again, try and stay positive. I'm trying my best to stay positive. I have another appointment coming up for the fertility so I can talk to them and figure out if there's something else I can do. Because like I said, I peed on a stick every single day for like 4 months. And I don't want to have to start taking my temperature every single day for the next 3 months. It's ridiculous. So yeah, stay positive. And talk to people that you know are going to be positive and excited for you. Don't go and talk to somebody negative because then it's going to bring you down and make you second guess yourself. So that is all I have for right now. Like I said, I might have another part 2 coming up on my 10-minute break. I don't know yet, but we'll see. But yeah, so I'm Nicole. I'm trying to conceive. And if you like, you can follow me. I'm going to try and post a video every single week probably up until I end up having a baby. So we'll see. Join me on this journey. Join me on making this wish. I don't know. That sounds kind of cheesy, but oh well. We'll figure that out later. So yeah, once again, I'm Nicole. See you guys later.